morning, everybody. It is Wall Dog. It's, it is about 6 o'clock in the morning. It is Friday, or as I like to say, Friday, because I'm happy it's Friday. Like I made it. To me, Friday is like a party day. It's like survive to the end of the week. Friday is the celebration. Saturday is the it's like a 2 day thing. Like I feel like Friday and Saturday are just like the beginning of a celebration. Saturday is like the ending of celebration. And Friday, Friday. Anyways, I was thinking about a few things. Uh, Specifically, what I want to focus on today uh, is having a kind of a warrior's mentality. Um, Changing, not so much. You know how you can fix a. You see something, you see something, you identify a problem, but you could. It's like a faucet to me. It's like you see like water running in a faucet, and you can. You're just like, okay, there's water. I should turn off the faucet. Sounds kind of wasteful. It looks wasteful. You turn off the water, and it's like, okay. And then you turn around, and the water's running again. And it's like, well, someone must. You could. To me, it'd be like, well, who keeps leaving the water on? I could think of it that way. That's like a mentality. It's like, oh, the water keeps. Someone must be like leaving the water on for whatever reason. I don't know who it is. Like turn around, walk away, come back, and after you turn off the water still running. I think, well, ain't this a thing? There's someone going around leaving water on, and I'm like, okay, hold on. This is a situation, and to me, it's like, well, if I was being funny, I could start, being loud and saying, "Who's leaving the water on? Who's leaving the water on?" And like, look around. There's no one around. Just me and a faucet. Just alone in a room with a random faucet. And maybe I'm realizing I'm dreaming. Maybe I realize I'm like, okay, hold on. This isn't real life. This is a dream scenario, or it's like a puzzle. I gotta figure it out. And like you look at it, how I look at it, I'm like, okay. And instead of turning off the faucet, I leave the faucet on. I walk away again. I come back, and the water's still running. I stand there looking at it. I got the same face I got right now. I'm all scrunched up a little bit. Got my hands on my hip. I'm bent over. I look down. I look around. And say, well, I guess I'm. Until I figure this out. I'm just. I gotta figure this out. I don't know what's going on. No one around. I'm obviously in a dream scenario of some sort. I'm I'm thinking, I'm overthinking. Heck, I'm gonna go ahead and use my supernatural abilities. That's not helping me. None of these things is helping me. And I look at the water faucet again. I look at the water running. I say, hold on. You know, I change how I think. I just say to myself, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Let the water run. I'm not gonna care about it. Not gonna do anything about it. And I walk away. And I come back, and the water has turned off. The water's not running anymore. That is what I'm trying to teach. A lesson. Should I say? I think the proper terminology is a parable of some sort. It's not overthink things. It's like, to me, it's like another analogy. What I'm trying to say is, it's like when I broke my leg, when I got hurt. Me fussing about, fussing about the problem isn't gonna fix it. It takes time to heal, and I would what I needed to do and what I had to do was the best way to move forward was not to fuss about it, not to overthink it. It just caused more problems. Just, you know, take a deep breath. It it ain't it ain't a time to act. It ain't the right time. Try saying it ain't the right time to someone who overthinks, who overdoes it on the regular. That's me. I know that's other people too. It ain't the right time. And I think that's a much better way of saying slow down. Take it easy, slow down. Just don't do that. Any of those phrases, those commands, don't just anger me in a way. But saying it ain't the right time, you ain't ready for that. You shouldn't be doing that because it ain't the right time yet. Or just saying ain't right time. That's more powerful to me, and talks to the bigger issue, instead of going to the water faucet and overthinking it. And it's not about the act of thinking. It's not about the act at all. It just ain't the right time, and you shouldn't be acting at all. Because there's bigger things at play. And clearly, in that scenario, that dream scenario I was talking about, I could not see a bigger picture. That's all it was. Just a water faucet and me and my attitude and a problem. There's nothing else. And that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. So, praise God. I'm gonna get going. And happy Friday. Talk to you later. Bye.